family remembering the life of a woman who died after her caregivers allegedly tried to take her to Mexico for medical treatment. Reporter Alyssa Munoz was at that memorial today. Alyssa.
People in the community and family members from all over came out to the park to support Mary Molero and to help spread awareness about abuse of adults with disabilities. The family will not only seek justice, but are hoping for change.
The worst thing that ever happened to me was what happened to my sister. And it's tragic what happened to her.
Molero was a part of a federally funded program that allowed people with disabilities to be in a private home instead of a care facility. But back in February, Border Patrol agents found her in a van near the Mexico border with multiple signs of abuse. She later died in April because of an infection that investigators say was caused by those injuries. Now her brother says there needs to be a change in how people with disabilities are taken care of.
Is more checkups on people with disabilities. That was the biggest thing that happened to Mary, is that people were saying that they were checking on her and they weren't checking on her. So I think there needs to be a change. We really need to be able to have that balance, and hopefully we can persuade politicians and people, the community, and see if we can make that happen.
Her family set up this memorial for people from all over to come together to celebrate her, letting balloons go, enjoying her favorite food and music. Mary's dad said if he could speak to her just one more time, this is what he'd say.
Mary, yo te quiero mucho, no importa donde estés, que haga, en donde estés, yo te quiero mucho.
The state arrested 3 people that they believe were involved in her abuse. One of those people is Angelina Chacon, who has been released and placed on an ankle monitor until trial. Her family hopes those women are brought to justice and serve time for what they did. Mary's Cape helped shed light on other situations. Officials found more than 30 cases of abuse, and 8 of those have possibility of prosecution. Reporting in studio, Alyssa Munoz, KWT Action 7 News.
Alyssa, thank you. The family lawyer tells us they will be filing a lawsuit.